There we go. There we go. How you guys doing? Bitcoin is pampu. So we do live stream. Hope everybody's doing well. How you guys doing? Mladen didn't want us to, look at his message. So there is that. Let's go, Batch. How you doing, man? Seems to be some recovery now. Seems to be. There was this, slight channel up here towards upside. Broke that towards upside up here. This candle is not closed yet, so, it could just become a red candle eventually. So you gotta check it out. Alchemy, Mladen says. What happened to Shappies, man? What happened to Turbo, man? What happened to our children? As soon as he buys the new coin, that guy. Yo, the beauty, what's happening, man? Could you check Wormhole for me? I actually looked at Wormhole right now. Wormhole, it's on Tether over here right now. And I actually looked at it. You can see up here, I did look at the coin up here. And I drew some kind of line over here. And, it just did what every single coin does. From the release up here, it pumps like, 6-7x. And right now it's pulling back. Now, the problem with this over here, the big problem, the huge problem, the, magnificent, huge problem with Wormhole up here. Wormhole, it's is this the one? It's the market cap, 2 billion market cap on launch, man. Who's gonna buy 2 billion market cap on launch? I don't get it. It's 2 billion market cap on launch. It's on Solana. It's 2 billion market cap on launch. Who's gonna buy this, man? Wizard Cell TFS Cup, 2 months, man. How you doing? 2 months. Second month, exactly. Nothing, just spoke another one, so I want to know, what do you think about it? Are you sure you're not, sharing? Are you sure you're not just sharing? Yeah, I did look at it, but I don't know what to think about it, though. I don't know what to think about it. Let's go over here. It's still not out of the accumulation zone, at least, we can see that, it's pretty much obvious, but it did a nice pump up here, 3x right now, pullback. Not really. Okay, if you are not sharing, man. The question is, why don't you want to share? Don't you like us anymore? We like you when you share stuff, man, we like you. So it's pretty much, still an accumulation zone up here, but I don't know what this is, so, Alchemy 2583 ADA is 30 million market cap, so it's better than 2 billion market caps. Wormhole has 2 billion market cap, Alchemy has 29 million market cap, so it's a little bit difference there. And there is actually site. Welcome to the next era of digital advertising. Where is the buy my coin stuff? Where is it? Tokenizing digital assets. Read now. Allow cookies. The site is kind of glitchy. I don't know if you noticed that, but it's kind of glitchy. It's good. They don't have buy my coin. They don't have buy my coin. But the site is pretty much all over the place because big letters, fancy scrolling. Fancy menu. Those are kind of things that people buy Alchemy for, right? I don't know what it is. That said, it's 29 million market cap, so it pumps like everything else. It's still in accumulation zone. I don't know if this is the entire chart of Alchemy. Yeah, pretty much the entire chart. So over here it got released in September. It's been just going down over here. So this over here is flat box on the downside. Right now just getting out of the box. It looks nice. How high can it go? The moon? I don't even know what it is. Those are the best kind of buys. You just hear something, you buy it, and you just sit and watch it go on 10-20x towards upside. So there is that. Those are best kind of buys, right? Now, but I hope you bought down here though. I hope you bought the bottom down here somewhere. Right over here. Broke the trend and retested. I don't know if it retested it over here. Yeah, it pretty much looked like a retest up here. Give or take, right? So it's nice. It's nice. So far so good. So far so good. And the accumulation zone up. I mean, this was the last accumulation zone over here. Over here, I don't know what this was. I mean, I would say entire part up here is accumulation zone. But there should be some kind of volume spiking up right over here. Breaking down here. So over here the volume should actually spike. So let's check if I'm right over here. Let's look at the volume, if the volume can pop up. Nope, volume actually spiked over here. So even down here, look at a spike over here on the volume. Look at a spike over here. You remember what we talked about when we were looking at Bitcoin dominance. Now Bitcoin dominance is a little bit different because you cannot actually... Oh my god! We are in deep S, guys. We are in deep S. Bitcoin dominance is actually breaking towards upside up here. OMG. But you remember what we talked about. Something's about to happen up here because, you know, the volume. Right, the dominance is going towards upside, guys. Unfortunately, altcoins is nowhere to be seen. Hopefully, Bitcoin goes up. Every time it goes up, Bitcoin does this move up here, and then, you know, crashes towards downside up here. Bitcoin dominance. At the same time, you know, Bitcoin does this over here, and altcoin just right to the moon. Right, that's the hoping right now. No, about 2 hours ago or so. Okay, then alchemy. 2 hours ago, I mean, you bought up here somewhere, 22, something like, give or take. Let's say 22. I mean, it's not the best buy, but it's not the worst buy either. It's fine. It's fine, right? Especially right now, you know, it's up here it's 50. Wow, it's 50% from the bottom down here, 30%. But it's 29 billion market cap. If you look at a wormhole, I mean, this thing is right now 2 billion market cap. Only 2 days old. Who is gonna... I mean, it can go up. I'm not saying it cannot go up. It can definitely go up. But the question is how much up can it go, right? I mean, Alchemy just needs to go do, you know, 100%. It's still gonna be only like 60 million market cap, right? If this thing goes up 100%, it's like 4 billion market cap. So, big market cap stuff, you know, I don't know who buys that, but, you know, it's not me. It's not me. How do you like Bitcoin, by the way, guys? It's doing good. Unfortunately, we are getting rejected by the resistance right now, and I am looking at 4-hourly time frame. Now there is a lot of lines up here. I don't know if you remember up here. This move up here, you know, that trend broke. We had some kind of triangle over here that broke down. We had some kind of channel up here right now that broke towards downside. We consolidated. We had a small channel up here that right now we are breaking towards upside. We technically didn't break it on the 4-hourly time frame because this can close inside the channel up here. So if you pull back in the next, you know, 1 hour and 25 minutes, you will see, you know, big move down. Right now over here, this looks like a retest down here on this bigger channel over here. I'm just gonna remove the volume profile up here. This looks like a retest to me. I don't know what it looks like to you, but right now it looks like a retest, right? So we are still waiting, you know, for this this bigger move up here to, you know, break back inside the channel. Until it breaks back inside channel, you know, no party, guys, no party. Not only that, this smaller channel up here is not closed yet. I mean, this closed on the 1 hourly time frame up here. You can see how nicely it was actually respecting that. Came to the resistance level, zigzag right back up there again. Hit that on the dollar right now, pulling back towards downside. Not actually that optimistic right now. Still not, you know, it is nice. 4% is nice. Dominance is shooting through the roof right now. But again, you know, as long as you know it doesn't close out of outside of this, you know, small channel over here, I don't know. And the channel might be actually going something like this over here. Maybe, you know, let me try to figure out a better channel for this thing over here. I mean, I just did like this over here, but you know, you can probably do something like this over here as well. And then it's probably, you know, broken towards the upside over here. Then it's broken. But I was looking at, you know, 4-hourly time frame, and I want to use this top over here. And you know, I don't know what the channel should be. See up here how nicely we are actually respecting that. And then there is this line over here, and then it's actually broken. So I don't know. It's a little bit shady. I gotta tell you that it's a little bit shady stuff over here when it comes to joining, you know, nice channels and stuff like that. But a little bit shady, but you know, it does look okay. So we're gonna see. I mean, it could be that, but let's wait and see whether we get back inside the bigger channel, right? The bigger channel is the alpha and omega. I mean, the small channel is very, very nice. The fact that we are actually breaking the, you know, have some kind of double bottom up here right now, breaking up here towards the upside. It's very, very nice. But let's see if we can get back inside this, you know, very, very nice channel up here. It was a very nice channel. So this channel is, you know, pretty much confirmed right now over here in the breakdown. And right now you can see the retest. Not only are we retesting channel, we are retesting 69k level, guys. We are retesting 69k level, and it looks very good, 69.3. So you know, there's that. And you can remember, if you remember the blue box over here, the blue box was alpha and omega, and you know, right now we are looking at you know, breaking back inside blue box. So if you can do the move towards upside, we will get back above the blue box. We'll be back inside the channel. I mean, everything is gonna look very, very nice. Let me remind you about what we actually talked about not so long ago. Let me show you, you know, up here. If I can just find the image, there is it over here. Let's copy that over here. If you remember, up here we had them fractals. This is S&P 500 on the monthly time frame. As you can see up here, big move towards upside, expanding musical instrument towards downside, move outside of this inverse head and shoulders pattern, pull back, and then right back up there. The same thing is happening on the daily time frame on Bitcoin. Big move towards upside, expanding musical instrument, inverse head and shoulders pattern, move out of that, and we are expecting pullback towards downside and a bigger move. The next thing that actually happened was big move towards downside. That's what we are having right now. So the only thing that we are waiting in this big move towards upside. Is this big move towards upside gonna happen or not? That kind of depends, but you know, that's what we are actually looking for right now. So let's go over here to the chart that's actually a little bit more clear up here. Let's go to daily time frame. As you can see up here, it is playing out as previously over here. Let's actually double, you know, split the chart. Let's do this over here. Let's put over here S&P 500 up here on the monthly time frame, of course. Let's remove this move over here and put it over there, and we're gonna look at, this is Bitcoin chart. I hope that's Bitcoin chart, and it does look kind of the same, right? It kind of let me just, you know, make it smaller so this looks nice, right? First move towards upside, over here, first move, expanding musical instrument, inverse head and shoulders, break that, move up, move down, and right now we're expecting this move towards upside. If it's gonna play the same way as on S&P 500 previously. So it's playing out so far so good. Again, not actually out of the, you know, back inside the channel up here. Let me go back to the full chart. Not actually back inside the channel up here again. Let me go to the 4-hourly time frame. You can see the channel up here. This these white lines that goes towards upside. That's the channel, right? This channel up here, that is the channel that we want to get back inside, and we also want to get above the blue box up here towards upside over here inside the channel. That's gonna be, you know, that's what we're actually looking for. So altcoins looking okay-ish, not quite there just yet. Guys, do you want me to look at any altcoins or not? If you have any questions. By the way, guys, since nobody, you know, the blue balls, since the green names are not asking about coins, I'm gonna let everybody, you know, talk in the chat, so you know they can ask me about coins, because you know I don't want to talk about coins, so there is that. There we go, everybody can talk in the chat. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't think the stream is gonna be that long, guys. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good stuff. Oh. My wife made me food. Nice channel. Igor wants to see Dogecoin. Yeah, how is Dogecoin doing, by the way? Call crypto. Doge. So Dogecoin right now. Where is Dogecoin over here? There is it. 5% up. It's actually looking okay. Peter, what's up? How you doing, man? So there was this channel up here, you know, it went up to the top up here, had some kind of double top up here towards upside, and right now pulling back. But it's still inside the channel. I only hold Bitcoin Inc. Summer, how you doing, man? So the last part, okay, always the last part, the important part, right? And right now it's just, you know, it's just pulling back. Over here. This trend over here kind of broke right now towards upside, so it's no longer just dumping like this. Right now it's dumping like this. So there is another right now doing another pivot point. I want to see if it can actually get back up here again towards upside. So everything depends on, you know, what Bitcoin does next, I think, with everything. But it looks good. It looks actually better than a lot of other meme coins. Where is the weekly time frame over here? Right, yeah, right now it's just pulling back up here. It's still above the moving averages and all of that shebang. Momentum is was going up here. It's right now pulling a little bit back towards downside. Over here, this is the weekly time frame. Was there actually any kind of divergence on the weekly time frame? Yeah, there was slight divergence on the weekly time frame, and right now it's pulling back. Let's see monthly time frame. Should actually look very, very good. Yeah, it's not overextended on monthly time frame or anything like that. Like momentum is still going towards the upside. The way I see it right now, this move that's happening in ALTCOIN right now is just a pullback down here and trying to find a bottom, right? Just like Bitcoin and everything else right now. And the lowest bottom that I see right now is something like 0.15 or something like that, give or take 50 moving average down here. But it's already looking nice. It's holding this 20 moving average. If you look at the small time frames over here on the 4-hourly time frame, the trend over here is already, you know, broken up here. So it's already curving, you know, towards upside, which is actually very, very nice. So there is actually a very good chance to actually hold. Can you go down here and, you know, and do this? I mean, technically you can, but it's looking for the bottom. It's already down. How much is this down already right now from the top? It's already 25% down. And we've been, if you've been watching Bitcoin Daily earlier today, you will have seen that, you know, everything, all of the altcoins are down like, you know, 30-40%. So, you know, there is that. Muffin Man, Flare, sup dudes. Alright, thanks for good work. Cardian chain, please. Kai, it's on KuCoin. Moin, how you doing, man? I just come from work and saw the stream. I thought this was a 9 AM Friday on the dollar already. Let's look at what's Flare doing. Flare, what do you want to know about Flare, man? Do you know how we're gonna do this, guys? This looks good. It's going up. Next coin. Soil. Let's go. Soil. This looks good. We already have an arrow. We're just gonna make bigger arrow. Next coin. Moin. Is there a Moin coin? There is no Moin coin. CVP. Tetris. This looks good. Towards the upside. Next coin. Kai. Let's check Kai. Kardashian. There we go. Kai. This doesn't look good, but you know, it's on the bottom, looks good, it's going up. Chainlink. Link. Coinbase. Looks good, it's going up. Okay, next. AVEX. This market cap, doesn't matter if it's market cap, it's all good. Market cap goes towards upside. Good, next. Lens. Looks good, next. USDC. USDC. Looks good. Next. Alp. Looks good. Next. Gala. Looks good, man. Next. Okay, you got a point. But there was one coin over here. What's CVP? I saw it was interesting. CVP. Yeah, CVP, it wasn't CVP, Lens maybe. Lens. Yeah, this, what is this over here? A Lens, what is Lens? It's a new coin. Lens. Yeah, it's new coin, 16th February. How can you have only data until 14th of February over here, and this is 5th of February. How can you have more data than, you know, here, Lens. Market cap, 6 million. Loans backed by BTC, don't sell it, but it's not RVI, like, it's loans, it's DeFi. Backed by Bitcoin, I mean, I don't know, maybe, whatever. It's just consolidating over here, too little bit of data, so you know, hard to say what this is. CVP, what is CVP doing over here? CVP curving up nicely towards upside, but you know, I've been wrong about these curvatures before, but it looks nice though. But it's coming to the resistance though, so you know. We haven't broken out of this accumulation zone up here, so there is that. So what is going next? Monthly time frame over here. It's still low. It's climbing slowly right now, going through the pullback. So eventually. I think Bitcoin is going to almost 80 and then drops again before halving. What do you think? I mean, I would be happy if it goes to 80, maybe 85, 90. If that does happen, the alts are going to pump. I mean, if Bitcoin moves up, everything's going to pump regardless of how high it goes. Kudos looks good next. Are you asking me about a Kudos coin? There's actually a Kudos coin. Kudos. I don't know. Kudos. I don't know if you want me to look at coin, but you know, I'll look at it, man. This thing actually pumped nicely over here. 10x, definitely going through pullback. True. Yeah, I think so. Now let me, there was this coin Soil from Tom, let me check out, but you know, I did hear a lot about Soil, but it's on Max C. Yeah, I did hear about, because it's, you know, it's pumping like crazy over here. And there was this channel up here, there was support down here. Somebody asked me, you know, where it might be a good place to buy stuff like that, right? It looks good though. How much? Oh, and this thing did, you know, something like, I don't know, 6x only towards the upside. So how much market cap is Soil? Only 10 million market cap. It's very, very low though. Polygon chain. So secure returns on stable backed by real world asset. So it's RVA coin. Anything RVA right now is really, really in, you know, at the time. So, you know, there's that. And a lot of these RVA coins, are really, really low cap, right? Like, you know, like this one over here is right now 10 million market cap, and a lot of these RVA coins, like, so which one is gonna, you know, perform or not perform, kind of depends, right? Which is good, which is not, I don't know. But from the bottom, this thing here should actually done a lot more, right? 35x, and that's a lot. Can you change Pundi? Wow, Pundi X is, you know, 2021 coin. You know, without actually checking the chart, I'm gonna tell you right now that, you know, it's probably down by a lot. And you know, this is 2021 coin, and I never knew what this thing actually did. And you can see up right here right now, it did, you know, 160% up here from the bottom, which is not actually that well good. Now another coin that did, you know, something like that from the bottom is ApeCoin. And you know, this is gonna eat me, you know, alive, but you know, 170% from the bottom. Like, this is the worst performing coin ever. ApeCoin right now is literally the worst performing coin ever. Like, this shit is definitely like, cannot even bounce. So it's actually a lot like Build, the liquidity fund of BlackRock. I think this will do well. They both give yield in USDC. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with it though. Do we have a 4-hourly close on Bitcoin? No, this is 6-hourly close. 4-hourly is doing well. Yeah, boy, kudos last summer. It is wild. Nice. XRP Dog, Viria, and CKB. XRP Dog likes only the old coins. You know, XRP, Viria. You know, pick new coins, man. Pick new coins. Viria, monthly. See, old coin, right? Pick new coins, man. Find new coins. It's still consolidating though. See this channel over here? It's not out of the channel, unfortunately. So, you know, and like this consolidation, just like in XRP, like this consolidation can take a while. So you never know when it's gonna, you know, it didn't close up here. It pumped, but it didn't close, right? On the daily time frame, it did up here, and you know, it went up there and right back down again. But you can see it here on monthly time frame, still haven't closed above that yet. You know, CKB has actually been performing well. Yeah, you know, from what I know. Yeah, there we go. I did look at CKB. It did perform well, but it's also you know, old coin. You can see up here 2021 April up here. It's been up there before. Right now pulling back a little bit up here from the bottom down here. It did, you know, already 10x. So you know, the pullbacks are normal. And the channel up here is support right now, or how this gonna play out. I think it's got some clarity over here right now. It's still not out of the channel, so you know, really hard to say what's gonna happen next. But you know, it's just consolidating. I think I know it did 10x, but I think it's still consolidating over here towards you know, it's still consolidating up here. Can it go up to all-time high very, very soon? I think it can. It looks very, very bullish though. It looks very, very bullish. It's above moving averages and all that shebang right now. It actually tapped this, you know, weekly 10 moving average up here right now before bouncing. So there's a good chance it can actually get it out. But altcoins, man, altcoins. Pumpy. Good evening, what do you think about Nitr? It's currently on the 7th weekly red candle and bouncing nicely in the last hour. Was also touching in descending triangle. Nitr, 7th weekly red candle. Something, you know, I'm gonna check out NTRRN. I'm gonna check this thing over here, and my prediction for this coin up here, since it's a 7 weekly red candle, that this coin probably pumps something like 10 or 20x towards upside. Right now it's just pulling back for, you know, for ages, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 7, yeah, and it pumped for ages up here. Just this last pump up here was 100%, something like that, right? On the dollar. And from the bottom down here towards the upside, yeah, it didn't pump 10x, it pumped actually 7x from the bottom. So, you know, just this last pump was 100% move towards the upside. So yeah, it's pulling back right now, sitting on the support. I did look at this before. I don't know when I looked at this because I already have the channel over here, but looks like it's on the support. So, you know, maybe after all of this madness towards the downside right now, it's gonna have, you know, nice move towards the upside eventually. There is the line up here. I mean, it's pretty much obvious line up here. Somewhere over here it goes like this, right? Give or take. This is also a channel, downtrending channel up here, and right now it's sitting on the support level. Hopefully bounces out of this channel and, you know, curves and it goes back, you know, another 100% towards the upside eventually. Hopefully, we don't know. Once it's channel, you know, it's hard to say when it's gonna end. Once in the channel, it's hard to say. What about Cote bull flag? There's no bull flag on Cote. Let's check it out. No, it's just pulling down, but whether this is a bull flag or not, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's a bull flag. Bull flag is a little bit, you know, a little bit different in nature, but it is on the support level up here. I mean, my lines up here that I had from before, you know, support up here. Maybe the lines should be a little bit adjusted down here, a little bit over here, something like this. But give or take, right now it's sitting on the support level right now. We got a doji on the daily time frame. I don't know if you can see that doji on the daily time frame up here. So, you know, we can check it out. How much did Cote pump from the bottom down here? Only 5x towards upside. Hit this 27 up here on the dollar, which is actually very, very nice. This is one of our targets, and you know, it's up there. So hit that, double tap that, pulling right now back. What are the moving averages up here? Support levels, 50 moving average up here. I don't know if you can see this on the monthly 50 moving average right up here. It's above 50 moving average, and right now, you know, trying to bounce off that. There is actually no upper wick or small upper wick up here towards upside. There is a good chance for a bounce, I would say. Let's see up here, daily, weekly up here. I mean, it did go all the way up here towards this high, so it's pulling back like crazy, which, you know, which it has to do, right? Which has to pull back. So maybe a little bit more pullback. I don't know, a little bit unsure, but it's pulling back. It's definitely pulling back. And when it's pulling back, you know, you need these small time frames, you know, to figure out where the bottom is. But it looks like it might be on the bottom down here, though. Could you watch ALTC? Did you see what Litecoin did actually? Did you see what Litecoin did? Litecoin outperformed everything on the day that Bitcoin dumped. Remember that? So you go to the daily time frame up here. I think that was this move up here. So this move up here, Bitcoin, everything was down, but, you know, Litecoin actually pumped up here 6-7%, something like that. Yeah, this was 9% and 7% up here towards outside. Now the problem with Litecoin up here, you know, this channel towards upside is not actually done just yet over here, and it looks a lot worse than Bitcoin though. But there might be this, you know, this bigger channel over here. You know, even this bigger channel up here is not done yet. So it's still trending up here sideways, kind of, right? A little bit sideways. It's good that it's above this midline over here. You can see midline, right? It's good that it's above the midline, but, you know, it's not out of the channel just yet. So this thing can actually, you know, persist for a while. We got a, you know, nice support at around 80 bucks down there, give or take. It is above 50 moving average, just like over here, but this one came right back down again. Hopefully this one doesn't do that, because, you know, it's second time around. But when it comes to altcoin, sorry, not altcoin, Litecoin, you remember that, you know, it is underperforming Bitcoin so much. It's crazy. Let's check out Litecoin versus Bitcoin chart, because I don't think I've looked at this. Yeah, I actually looked at this. So yeah, so Litecoin will eventually pump and outperform Bitcoin like everything else, right? So you can see up here big moves towards upside and then bleed, big move, bleed, big move, bleed. But, you know, these moves last for a week or two at most. Month or two at most, right? Over here there was a little bit, you know, more pumpage than usual. Over here there was 2 months up here, give or take 1 month, give or take over here 2 months, give or take. So as soon as this actually starts breaking the trend up here towards upside, it might do, you know, very nice pumpage towards upside. I think it's still gonna, you know, bleed, you know, versus Bitcoin, and I don't think it's gonna go that high over here versus Bitcoin, but it will outperform Bitcoin eventually. But you know, these bleeds can, you know, really hard to figure out when they're gonna stop. Really hard to figure they're gonna stop. So there is that. He announced the last episode. He's live now and he's angry. Gary, who announced what? Pepe says he'll announce it in the last episode. He's live now and he's angry. What did I announce? I never see him this mad. Who's mad? I don't know. Puppy, show me where Bitcoin closed daily candle. The VIP level, Hamza. VIP level. VIP level. I don't know. I would be happy if Bitcoin closes above the 10 moving average up here. You see these bottoms down here? This resistance level. You see this 10 moving average over here? That's around something like, you know, 69.1, 69.5, give or take up here. We're just gonna put the middle up there. I mean, if it can get close above there, I mean, you know, it would be very, very nice. It would be very, very nice, right? Because if you look over here, we gotta and go to the 4-hourly time frame up here. Sorry, not daily time frame up here. We're gonna remove the moving averages for a little bit up here. That comes above these blue levels over here. So if you put line up here, give or take up here, that's the, you know, 69.4 give or take. But yeah, you know, if we can close up here above the blue box up here, I mean, that's juicy. That's really, really juicy, right? The juicy up. So just a little bit like that's juicy. Muffin man, convergence. Mo. I think I heard about Mo. What is Mo? Mo tether up here. Let's go to the. Yeah. So this thing up here. How much this is up? 4x towards upside. Right now it looks like it's consolidating up here. A nice pullback. I think this is a 30% pullback, something like 42% pullback towards downside. Yeah, there's not enough data to do any kind of, you know, meaningful channel or anything like that. Maybe something like this, but it still hasn't broken anything. Right now, just pulling back. Maybe some kind of, you know, big cup and handle pattern up here where it breaks up, but it hasn't broken up here yet, so there's that. Any hopium for CFX? I need 25%. CFX. Well, it is out of the channel, you know, this downtrend line up here. Right now, pulling down here. How much is 25%? Yeah, you bought the top, right? You bought up here. It's okay, man. We all do it. We all do it. But I don't know if there's hope, but it is pulling back right now over here. So you know, it still needs to get back up there again. Might take a little bit while. Thank you. One last request, if you can. Ethereum Classic. ETC, my favorite coin that, you know, my favorite smart contract blockchain that doesn't have a, you know, contracts. We got a couple of levels up here, very important levels, very important levels up here. It's we're still looking this to break towards upside. It did kind of try to break and then pull back. This monthly time frame over here is very important up here at 63.16. So you know, it still needs a little bit of time the way I see it. It still needs a little bit of time. Not quite there yet. It's just consolidating, waiting. I mean, we could definitely go into some kind of small time frames and do some kind of bigger analysis on it, but you know, not gonna do that. Consolidating. You'll probably see a video if you know it does big moves. Any thoughts on Rose? Had a pretty nice reaction after closing under the ascending trend line. This is breakdown already. It looks like it's holding a support though. I don't know if it's this one or the other one up here. If it's this one, it broke, right? But if you use like this over here, then it didn't. It might be on support level. Now, the most important part up here is, of course, when this trend is gonna break towards upside. So, you know, for that, you know, you go to the small time frames over here. We gotta pull back up here. Resistance level. I mean, still consolidating. But it might be at support level. It might be support level. But you know, you need this trend over here to break over here towards upside. Because once it breaks, then you start curving again, and then it might actually pump. But right now, just, you know, pulling it towards downside. I haven't looked at, you know, the indicators down here. I mean, this hit on this 12-hour time frame. 37 up here. A weekly time frame up here, pulling back to 57. There's a there's a huge divergence up here. There's actually a very big bullish divergence up here. I don't know, regardless of whether you look at it this or like this over here, this goes towards downside. The momentum up here is actually going a little bit lower up here, which is actually not good. So I'm a little bit, you know, I don't trust the vertices up here because the momentum up here is a little bit, you know, shady. You get a shady momentum going on. But 2 weekly up here is not shady. And there's still divergence up here on the top side. I just might, yeah, you know, I'm gonna say I'm bullish, but you know, I'm a little bit, you know, on the side. Hopefully this, hopefully it, you know, it's right now on the bottom down here. John McCrae, there's a bearish cross, right? Bearish cross on what? Where? How? Convergence. That. Nah. Looks like a pump and dump scheme. Every single it pumps like big time over here, and then, you know, just bleeds. Pump, pump, and then bleeds. Pump, and then bleed. Sam, what's up, man? Heart. To you too. Can I Axelar? Isn't Axelar a gaming coin or something like that? If I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm mistaken about that. How much is this up right now? 8x, 8.7x. That's actually quite a lot. I say the midline was somewhere over here, or something like this. It is pulling back definitely, but it looks like still pulling back though. Why am I pressing this all the time? Everything is pulling back, guys. Remember, we're in the bull market. Everything is pulling back. There is no dumps, there are just pullbacks. In bear market there are dumps. In bull market there are only pullbacks. Guys, I don't know if I showed you, but you know, wife made, you know, chicken salad. And I'm hungry. So we've been, you know, doing this for 40 minutes. I thought I should only do it with, you know, TI Fans Club. By the way, if you're not part of the Green Gang, the TI Fans Club, you're welcome to join us on Telegram and all of the shebang. But I'm gonna go eat, and you know, Bitcoin is doing okay. I'm not quite there just yet because Bitcoin is retesting this channel towards upside up here, as you can see, and there is this small channel actually broke towards upside. But I would say it needs to do a little bit more move up here towards upside for us to be, you know, very, very bullish though. Very, very bullish. We are close, just not quite there just yet. Very, very close though. Very, very close. So we're gonna see how this plays out. Also, the dominance right now is breaking towards upside, guys. The dominance is breaking towards upside. So if this is, you know, real deal, you know, we might, you know, maybe, just maybe, Benjamin Cohen might be correct on the 60%, you know, dominance or whatever that is, right? He said, you know, Bitcoin is gonna go to 60% dominance. So there is that. Guys, thank you for stopping by. This was TLA. I'll see you around. Bye-bye.